Towards Wells, who'd run on. That's a beautiful finish. Consummate run and finish by Wells.
It's that midfield turnover. As soon as you got the ball on the wing, you've got to look into the centre square and try and deliver it quickly if you've got a teammate clear. But if he's not quite clear, then this happens. Broken play, everyone's out of position. It's a bit of a Russian roulette, and once the Kangaroos won the footy, then all of a sudden there was a few blokes sneaking forward.
That's when sides look their most dangerous, when they can affect a turnover.
Yeah,
that's really the only time that North have looked dangerous recently.
Dean Laidley on the right there. Well, Wells has been a shining light, hasn't he? I mean, 4 inside 50s, couple of goals, 18 disposals so far.
Yep.
He's carried the ball so well tonight. He's been a bit of a tease, Wells, hasn't he? Feel like he's an absolute elite midfielder, and he's been close, he's touched it, but hasn't quite grabbed it. He's always had a big boom. Griggs handball back. Judd held up in the tackle. It was a good tackle by McIntosh. Anthony did well. He's Hazelby's cousin.
He stays in the play well. He's been okay.
Zeeble.
He's followed up here again.
Shane Woden had a lot to do with his development last year. Good handball over the top. Corey Jones. Well, that's a big spray to the pocket. And they haven't been able to kick consecutive goals all night, the Kangaroos, and they've blown that chance.
Landed the job. Talk about them kicking the ball long to the forward line. Well, they've got two 200-centimetre players deep in the forward line, so I guess you've got to put it up in the air, give them a chance. But unfortunately, the ball comes out pretty quick if they don't mark it.
Good kick from Russell coming out. Done right. Simpson. Whoops. Here's a chance now then for Stevens. Not much of a chance. Claimed by Swallow. He fought him off. Swallow boarded him like a Somali pirate, but he fought him off. The kick goes down. It was the attacking 50. Betts. Now Garlett. Garlett from 35 has missed everything. Out of bounds on the full.
Had the speed, but just didn't have quite the composure as a young player to just take that short step at the end to get balanced.
Oh, and that hurts.
And they say the game's not hard anymore.
Some examples of that tonight. A couple of times. Players coming back very hard. It's 1-1 in that department. Ferrito hurt Robinson early, and now you can see that Pratt, the man in front, was hurt that time coming back.
And he's not a guy to stay down when he's not hurt. So I think he copped a knee. There it is.
Yeah, the knee in the back.
And
very hard, that kneecap.
Well, kidney or ribs, it's not a good one. It's pretty sensitive area.
Favola's big league. Well done, Ferrito in the front, and then Fev's second effort good. And then Betts tried to get it up, and then Ferrito and Pratt coming from the field, doubled up, still in a lot of pain. Harris from half back, lower the target. Johnson to try and corral him out there. The lowers kick. Cruiser dropping back into the hole. Hale, well done, Waite. Second man up for the Blues, and Harvey from Thomas, and then back to Jones. And that kick not good again. Jones not having a great night. And now Thornton to mop up.
Time running out on the term then. Gibbs, who's been terrific, goes to the middle, and Bentley pushes up the ground, can loop it over the top. He does that. Garlett, that was untidy. He missed the man running up. Greg forcing it through though. He made amends, did Garlett. Goes with the outside of the boot, bounces it down towards full forward. In the opposite direction, Ferrito lost it.
Took him on, didn't make it.
Yeah, Garlett, I think, was hanging on for grim death, and he'll get the free kick.
He's very enthusiastic. We're talking about enthusiasm of Robinson. Well, Garlett's done the same thing. We saw Cruiser here, went down in that contest and stayed down for a little while down the other end with an ankle. But Garlett's been very enthusiastic. Yeah, probably a little bit running too quickly into that shot at goal. Missed the handball, but he's followed up, and he's showing some good intent.
Well, he's light. He's got to be quick.
So this is Jeffrey Garlett. Kicks from 35 metres out. Well done, young man. Right on the siren. He'll remember that one on the rookie list and on the score sheet. 3/4 time, game 5 in the NAB Cup. It's 103-45. Start of the final term. There's Chris Judd. Busy again in the third term. Started well. virtually unsighted in the second term, but got busy again in the third. Harris taken to the ground. And I suppose the thing that jumps off the page, excuse me, Lee, just looking at the goals kicked by two players, Nathan Thompson and Shannon Grant last year, both of them got 29. Already you're starting to think, where will those 58 goals come from? Bentley fell to ground. Thank you. Kick inside the forward 50. I'm thinking that way. It's taken by Betts, who snaps. It's on line, but it will fall short. Good work by Judd. Used the body. Ferrito comes in, though, and takes it across the line.
That point on game style, I mean, the Kangaroos have had a lot of handballs, but they've had no flow. So the hand passes aren't getting to motion, but that might be part of their midfield. I don't think is, apart from Wells and Harvey, they're the two real runners, flowers, and the rest of the guys in there can be just a little bit slow in terms of long, hard power running.
Urquhart got it to Wells after Harding gave it to him. Wells has been terrific. Draws the player back to Urquhart, who's impressed everybody in his first season last year. Sweeps the handball, gave Campbell a bit of a problem, but he did well, and then kicked to Jones. But there's one of the answers, maybe, Dennis, if Jones can find some form, because he is a big goal kicker, isn't he?
They've got it to here okay. There's still 6 North Melbourne players that were behind the play that didn't get up involved in that rebound. But Carlton have been coming up. The players behind the ball have been coming up and getting involved in the rebounds.
Campbell's little give. Hansen has been quiet. Haven't seen a lot of him. Houlihan's been good. Stevens terrific. Speaking of terrific, Gibbs on the burst from half back. Kicks to half forward. Cloak did well. Did very well in the tackle. Betts has been lively. Back to Judd. The champ hooks it back cleverly to Gibbs. Well done though by Power. Gibbs gets a second crack. Back to Judd.
Across the ground he comes. Laid off by Jacobs to Stevens. Stevens inside the forward 50. That was a beautiful kick. I doubt anyone uses the ball better than Stevens in this competition.
I'm pretty happy to see a team kick the ball well and play well, because everyone in the competition seems to be going this handball happy. If we don't have 200 handballs, we can't win games of footy. And I reckon the more you handball, you've got to be skilled. You've got to have the Geelong type skill around the middle of the ground. Otherwise, you're going to turn the ball over a lot. So it's good to see the precision kicking of Carlton is winning games of footy.
28 kicks more than hand passes tonight as Simpson puts it through.
I think to kick the ball a lot, you have to have good targets in front of you. And the defence that, say, a Hawthorn or that even a Geelong have put in place, and you get the ball and you look up and you think, geez, there's no kick target, so you may be forced to handball or try to run it through them at times. But Carlton tonight have just been able to find players forward of the ball in space, and they've kicked it to them. It's been effective.
Lee, you've talked a lot about Favola and how much they go to him.
Depend on him usually.
They've had 11 goal kickers tonight. I mean, Fev's had a big night, but they've had 10 other guys kick goals.
That's been a very good sign.
They really have looked good. I know it's February and it's pre-season. It's the NAB Cup, and they've won a couple of NAB Cup premierships, which didn't turn to much during the season, but they've looked great tonight. Wells has kicked inside. Thomas running onto it hard, kicked a first quarter goal. Jamison very good. He held his composure there under pressure. Gee, Stevens has done some good work. Armfield, like the way Houlihan's played, and you've got to like this guy, don't you? Mitch Robinson, 19 years of age, taken 40 in the draft.
And there's every chance he's playing with a broken nose too.
Don't reckon it would worry him, Dennis, do you?
No.
Worry me.
Did worry me. As the ball goes beyond the wing, waiting in front again. It's all Carlton. Robinson, it finishes up in the hands of Greg, who kicks a long ball inside the forward 50, drifting back for Rito. I think the real worry for me, Bruce, is they straighten mine. Coming up is Thompson. Garlett. Harding fitted back. Thompson runs on, goes wider still. Now Urquhart around the outer side. Was that a push in the back? It seemed to be. Jones will get the free. Johnson can't believe it. He says the side. Jones has got it. Corey Jones. And this is where they've really struck problems. Well, he doesn't go forward. Petrie's got it. He goes forward now. And generally